Bev, what are your initial thoughts?
Yeah, my initial thoughts are it's a better match from us, specifically first half, than away at Kansas City when we last played them, which is something that we spoke about at halftime. I think our quality just let us down a little bit, specifically in the transition moments and specifically in possession. And that's really what we feel from the match itself. But from an overall quality standpoint, obviously I said I feel like we've let ourselves down there. We played a very good opponent. They're a very good team. But we also have to believe that we are as well. And I think when you talk about the two games and you talk about them separately, I think it is an improved performance. And I think that's something that the group needs to understand. It's something that we need to understand as a staff, but obviously you never want to walk away 2-0. You want to walk away with points. So, unfortunate for that. Good crowd. I heard them announce maybe 8,000. I don't know if that number is true, but really feeling like the city supporting us really showed up tonight, and that's really exciting for us. So you can never, again, I'm a big fan of never knocking anybody's willingness and work ethic out there on the pitch tonight, and you can't. I just think we need to improve our quality.
In a previous season, I feel like a loss like this might kind of suck the air out of the team.
Yeah.
But this year, I don't think that will. Talk about how maybe just getting through this and getting on to Orlando,
For sure.
how that works.
For sure. And I back your comment a lot, and I appreciate your comment a lot because you've been around the team a very long time. And I couldn't agree more. I think we're different. We're just different. Sometimes that's inexplainable. I've talked a lot about the culture. I've talked a lot about the want and willingness of this group, and this group being very special both on and off the pitch. And I think for us, when you talk about the momentum we've had, which I've not held a secret, to get the result before the break and then to have the break and go to TWC, I feel like we're still living true to our identity and be able to bring hardware back. Again, like I said, it's a very respectable side, very big quality side. You always want points, but I think we can continue down the right path, and we believe that we're continuing down the right path. And that ultimately has to be the biggest takeaway from this match tonight.
I talked to Ellie about this. I think when you go back and watch the goals, you won't be disappointed in the goals allowed. I think you might be disappointed in the amount of possession that led to those. How do you kind of get in and fix?
Yeah, for sure. And I think once we have a chance to kind of break it all down and look at it, I do feel like there was a lot of times where we were defending our box and people are laying their bodies on the line to block shots. I think when you look at it from right now, from the feel that I leave the pitch with without having my eyes set on the full match itself and rewatching it, I feel there was a lot of work ethic done to block shots, block crosses, to prevent a lot from them. Which we're very proud of. So I'll take a deep dive into those goals. But again, when you talk about those pieces, you still talk about a special group and you still talk about the ability and momentum to trend in our direction.
And in the 60th minute, Fisher's yellow card, it seemed like you and Blackmore both have a moment where you're really trying to coach the players really hard. What were you kind of hoping to see from that point, like over the final 30 minutes, and what did you see?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think just as a group, continuing to put them under pressure and not sit back. And once they got into their half, there was bouts where they had probably a little bit longer possession than we would have preferred. But I still think when you talk about what the players accomplished throughout the match, the work ethic is still very high. It's just they got the goal in and around the 60th.
Yeah.
I don't recall the minute. And then again, about 70. He's got his facts. And then 70 something for the second. It's just at that point making sure that we're still bringing quality. So when we do get these set pieces, both attacking and defending, we talked about it at halftime, just being a little bit more prepared for that second phase. And taking advantage of that. When we do get these opportunities, can we put a good quality ball in the box and put ourselves in a good position to just go a goal at a time? I do think the belief of the group's very high. We obviously are excited what continues to hold for us in the next few weeks. But again, yes, it's got to be a game that we move on quickly from, but it's also got to be a game that we look at and move on from.
You mentioned the crowd, largest crowd of the season.
Yep.
What's it do for a team when you walk out and start to see the communities maybe understand?
Yeah, I mean, look, I'll be honest, when I'm even walking out from there in preparations for a match and I'm coming back and forth as member of the staff, it's just a different feel when people are already in the walkways and I'm having to like dodge and go around people, whereas usually I'm coming through and it's a bit quiet. It's got a different feel to it. It's like it's game day. It's game day. So I think it brings a totally different vibe. The music feels louder. Like everything just feels a little bit bigger. And yeah, we're just really grateful for that support. We're, hopeful that people walk away from here. Hopefully their first game, second game, 10th game, season ticket member, being proud of this group, because that's ultimately what they want to accomplish, is they want to make this city proud, and they're doing a damn good job living in that identity this season. So we're very hopeful.